I've always said it, whether you can or you can't, that you're always right. Have a listen to the yarn and hear about the situation that I'm going through right now. That explains the two options of A and B, whether you can or you can't, that you're always right, but what decision are you going to make? What's good, everyone? Just out here getting after it once again, you know what it is, and I hope all you guys out there are doing just the same, continuing on this journey to be able to create better individuals to give back to your dogs and your family units. Now, I wanted to jump on here and share with you a couple things. One, that I've done myself a mischief and that I've incurred a bit of an injury. I've ruptured my meniscus and my patella tendon. Complete rupture straight off the bone. But you know what? It also got me thinking that whether you can or you can't, that you're always right. Now, for the injury, yes, this did require surgery. Yes, the surgery has been done, and yes, I'm on the road to recovery. But as I said, this got me thinking on the topic of whether you can or you can't, that you're always right. Because how many people would incur an injury such as this in one way, shape or form and allow that to completely derail them from what it is that they need to do? Allow that to completely roadblock them to fall back into those negative vices and desires, to live that life of sloth, procrastination and laziness. How many people do we know that lack the mental fortitude and resilience to say, oh, but this has now happened, I can't, you don't understand. We've all heard this before, all that yada yada bullshit, bitch shit. But you know what? For these people, I will throw you a bone and I will say, yes, you are right. But you know what? For all of those individuals out there that say, yeah, okay, this has happened, I can still work around it. These people are also right. And regardless if this adds insult to injury to you naysayers, what is it that's going to build true confidence and true competence, understanding that true confidence is stemmed and rooted within true competence? What is it that's going to give you the desired result? I'd say the ones that say, yes, I can still do. Yes, I can still get through this. Yes, I can still work around this. You see the difference? Because as I said, whether you can or you can't, that you're always right. Because you are. Whether you have a can-do attitude or whether you have self-limiting beliefs that say that you can't, you're both right. But it's up to the individual of what it is that you want to empower. It is up to the individual of what it is that leads you towards the solution. Understanding that if you want to sit there and say that you can't, that yes, you are right, but all it is that you are doing is empowering the attention-seeking behavior that feed deeper into your issues that you're already experiencing. You see the difference? So for example, to share with you some of the things that I'm going through right now. Yes, this does affect my training. Yes, I was focusing a lot on cardiovascular health. Yes, I was running every day. But you know what? Okay, I can't run. Yes, this has impacted on the way that I am going to train right now. But instead of allowing this to roadblock me, instead of allowing this to derail me, I can still work my upper body. Okay, I can't run. I can still do my weights. How can I turn a weight session into a cardio session and still kill two birds with one stone? What it is that I'm going to do is I'm going to lighten the weight load And I'm going to increase the volume. I'm going to increase the repetitions, and I'm going to take shorter breaks in between. So therefore, this gets the heart pumping, gets the blood pumping, and it is also going to work on my lung capacity. It is also going to work on my endurance. It is still going to work and give me a cardiovascular based workout, and still help me build and maintain muscle that is already there. Yes, my strength gains will take a hit, but you know what? There is no reason why I can't get back to it later on, once I recover and finish healing. You see the difference within the mindset? A lot of people would face such a thing and say, oh, I can't, everything must come to a rest. Okay, I can't enjoy my food in the same way that I was previously because of the workout pit that's going to be done. All right, understanding that, be stricter on my diet. Okay, I can't train my dogs in the same way that I was previously. What else can I do to participate in to allow them to have that quality of life and to still give them that social and environmental enrichment? Allow them to have a lot more time with each other, to run around, to play, to just live life in a way that nature intended. To participate in a lot more downtime with them, to build relationship, to build that bond, to build that love and nurture that we have within our nature between each other. You see the difference? They're still living a happy, fulfilled, enriched life. They're still living a quality of life instead of putting a roadblock there because of my own injury. So whether you can or you can't, you're always right. And it also got me thinking, another thing that I experienced since this injury. The injury happened about 3 weeks ago. And from that, the doctors have been prescribing me a whole bunch of different pain medications. At the beginning, I didn't want to touch it because I had a feeling that this would happen. But about a week prior to the surgery, they're telling me, no, it'll allow your body to rest, you'll get better sleep, yada yada. So I said, okay, no worries, I'll entertain your medication. I'm not taking your dosage, I'll just take it at night time so that I can get a good night's rest, and it will allow my body to get a better rest and allow my body to relax instead of sitting there in pain and dealing with the up and downs and this and that of a restless night, day in, day out. So I'd only have it at a night time. And then through the surgery and all the rest of it, you know, of course, they medicate you there in the hospital. And when I came out after a few days, I'm continuing on doing what it is that they were asking of me. Take the medication, this, that, it's going to help. So I said, okay, but I woke up and I started feeling all of these different symptoms, all of these different withdrawal effects, and I was like, nah, it couldn't be this, not so soon. So I looked up the different medications they were giving me, and I looked up the symptoms and the side effects of this. And what do you know? Yes, it was the drugs. Yes, it was the medication. But how many people out there would experience this and say, oh, but I need more? No. This is why we have such an issue when it comes to medication, medicine, and all the rest of it. This is why I personally have the issue that I have when it comes to medication. Imagine if I took the doctor's dose of anywhere from 4 to 8 tablets daily instead of just the 1 or 2 at night time. Imagine how much more severe these symptoms would be. Imagine the effects that it would have, understanding that I was experiencing everything that they had described, from nausea to dizziness to loss of appetite to night terrors to hot and cold sweats to fevers, irritability, mood swings, the inability to even regulate my own body temperature. You know what? Another example of whether you can or you can't, that you're always right. I'm going to face this and I'm going to say, here, let me feel the pain in my leg, rather than allow me to go down the road or the trajectory of addiction to this and that and all the rest of it. And you know what, for you doctors out there watching this shit, you guys should actually speak to each and every single patient that you prescribe this garbage to. But you know what? You don't. You sit there, here, take this, take that, not mentioning anything of the sort. How many people are out there that get stuck within the mindset, oh, but the doctor said XYZ, I must have, and then end up with so many other issues outside of what it is that they're experiencing firsthand right then in that particular moment. And have a think about what that actually does to these individuals' futures. And you know what? If I'm the one that's going to be misunderstood to say fuck that shit, it's unnecessary, well, so be it. But you know what? I ain't going to be the one living through those types of issues. So keep that in your mind too. Whether you can or you can't, you're always right. And just to hit the nail on the coffin, fuck being a mediho. That's that bitch shit. God bless. Peace.
She knows
Эти понты покупались в аду, твои мозги затупились к утру.
She knows
Посчитаем потери, суммы нули погибают на сцене. Вставай, погулять без сна, заливай липы, суммы на шее. Эй, дома, правда назад, черный раскат. Вижу твой взгляд, степи дояры, могут тебя взять, ты не моя. Посчитаем потери, суммы нули погибают на сцене. Вставай, погулять без сна, заливай липы.
Let's go. Staying there from the distance, just hobbling around. Not much going on.